Welcome back, Eagle sports fans. I'm Apple Valley Athletic Director Pete Biskins, and we're back for another edition of the Eagle Sports Report. This time it's the Winter 2011-2012 edition. Let's start off with the gymnastics team. We began with a new coaching staff this year. New coach Ashley Horton led the Eagles, taking over for former coach Amy Mites. There were no seniors and no juniors on this year's team. It was a young squad, but they progressed throughout the season and had a strong finish. Apple Valley 8th grader Sydney Bethke captured all conference honors this year in the South Suburban Conference. Congratulations, and we're looking forward to a strong season next year as all team members return. Sticking in the gym, let's talk about the competition cheer team. They had a young squad, but they had a great season, bringing a lot of energy to our Pep Fest and to their competitions. They finished at the top of a national competition this year at the Roy Wilkins Auditorium. Congratulations to Catherine Behrens on all conference honors this year at the South Suburban Conference meet. Next up is the Apple Valley Aviators. They had a strong season this year, finishing near the top of the conference in both high kick and jazz funk. They finished section runner-up, defeating longtime rival Burnsville, and headed off to the state tournament where they captured 4th place honors. Named to the all-conference team this year, Lexi Dirks, Melissa Kuhlman, and Kayla Tanberg. Had an opportunity to sit down with Kayla and talk to her about how this season went. Kayla, why don't you tell us a little bit of the highlights from this year's season?
Thanks, Mr. Biskins. Some highlights of the season were definitely us placing second at sections, beating Burnsville, which was one of our top competitors this whole season. Another highlight was making it to state, back-to-back 2 years in a row, and placing 4th at state. Usually we switch our dances at sections, and last year we didn't, and it benefited us a lot. And so we were kind of scared changing our dance this year, but we ended up changing it, and it was really beneficial. I'm gonna miss definitely our coaches and the girls because we've become really close throughout the years, and it's gonna be really hard leaving it.
Heading over to Valley Middle School, let's take a look at this year's boys swimming and dive team. They had a young team with only one senior, but the group progressed throughout the year and had a strong finish in both the section and state meet. They qualified 2 individuals, Aaron Olson in the 100 butterfly and Andrew France in the 500 free, and also a relay team. France finished with all state honors, earning 7th place in the 50 free. Congratulations to Andrew France, and looking forward to a great season next year as almost every single team member returns to the swimming pool at Valley Middle. Heading out to the slopes, let's talk a little alpine ski. This year's boys and girls alpine ski had a good season over at Buck Hill because they were able to make their own snow. The boys team finished near the top of the conference, and Apple Valley's Claire Hefko was named all-conference on the girls' side. In Nordic ski, it was a little bit of a tougher season as they had to travel north and east into Wisconsin to get many of their meets in. That didn't slow down Apple Valley sophomore Rhett Carlson as he earned all conference honors and a trip to the state meet. Rhett followed up his high school season with a trip to Utah, competing in the Junior Olympics. Rhett will be back next year to lead the Apple Valley edition of the Nordic ski team for District 196. Heading inside, let's talk about the District 196 figure skating team. For the 3rd consecutive year, they traveled to the Winter Classic, this time in Chicago, and they earned national title honors in team production events. They also finished 4th in the country out of 54 teams in overall figure skating prowess. The team finished with the annual Ice Follies show. It was a tribute to musical icons, and Apple Valley senior Courtney Aronson had a magical skate as she finished her senior season with the Ice Follies team. Congratulations and good luck to all as they continue on beyond high school. Good luck, girls. Staying in the Apple Valley sports arena, 15 seniors took to the ice this year with the boys hockey team. They finished 5th in the conference with an 8-win, 6-loss, and 3-tie record, and it was a disappointing end of the season with a triple overtime loss. However, the boys gave a great effort. Sean Lang, Anthony Leong, and Derek Smith earned all conference honors this year, leading the Eagles. On the girls' side, they had a strong season under second-year coach Don Erdahl. His staff led the Eagles to a place they hadn't been to in a long time, a section championship this year against Egan. They defeated Rosemont and Park to get to that game. Erica Power and Haley Sampson earned all conference honors. Power for her offensive prowess, Sampson for her work in the nets. We had an opportunity to sit down with Haley Sampson and talk about the season. Haley, what'd you think of this year's hockey season?
I believe this year was a really great year for us. We really clicked as a team and we got together and we had a lot of fun with it. Oh, the section finals were amazing. It was a great atmosphere. We had the biggest crowd we'd had all year. The warm-up started and I think everybody was a little jittery because we had never had such a big crowd before. And then once we got into the game, we really started to click well, and Egan's a very good team, so it was really nice to see that we could come together and we all were doing our jobs well, and I couldn't have asked for a better team to play with. It really showed in the last game, and everybody wanted to win so badly. It was really fun to be a part of that. We're really looking forward to next year because we're going to be clicking really well, and we're all going to be just a better team all in all, and hoping to go to state.
Thanks, Haley. We look forward to seeing you in the nets next season. On the adaptive side, the adaptive CI hockey team, led by Apple Valley's Joe Sandy, earned third place honors at this year's state tournament. Sandy was named to the all-tournament team for his efforts. In PI floor hockey, the team finished as state runners-up. Head coach Brett Sadik and assistant coach Tori Holt led the team this year, and they had a fantastic finish. Congratulations to both the CI and PI Hawks for their finishes this year in state tournament action. Heading back inside of the gym, the girls basketball team had a strong season. They had 4 seniors, Sydney Schalk, Destiny Scott, Katie Erb, and Marissa Kinsey, and those 4 provided leadership for the team as they worked their way to the section semifinals. Senior Sydney Schalk also earned all conference honors. Coach Gordon and his staff have the team positioned well for a run next season as they return all conference performer Jaron Pipkins to the lineup. Congratulations, ladies. The boys basketball team had a memorable season, finishing with 23 wins this year. The crowds were big at every basketball game, home and away, and the Eagles did not disappoint as they had a high-paced, high-powered action this season. All conference honors were earned by underclassmen Dustin Frank and Tyus Jones. Jones picked up 4 major awards this year, earning the Pioneer Press, Star Tribune, AP, and Minnesota Gatorade Players of the Year. He's a sophomore. He'll be back for 2 more seasons. We do lose one senior though, Mitch Hexel. He had a great senior season, providing leadership both on and off the court and in the classroom. We had a chance to sit down with Mitch, talk to him a little bit about what it was like being a senior. Mitch, how was your basketball season this year?
Oh, it was awesome. I loved it. I love playing in front of huge crowds. I mean, you really get pumped up for the games. I mean, everybody's watching you, and it's really loud in there, and it's just really exciting. Our team just really kept fighting and fighting, and we really got back in the game. I was getting really excited, but just couldn't pull it out in the end. We really had to make a lot of new friends, but I mean, we really grew as a team, so it was a lot of fun getting to know everybody and playing with everybody.
Thanks, Mitch. That section final game was extremely memorable. We are looking forward to getting back there next year, winning that game and heading to the state tournament. Finally, the Apple Valley Wrestling team had another fantastic season. They earned their 30th consecutive trip to the state tournament and won their 20th state tournament championship this year. The team finished ranked 3rd in the country and also had 4 individual state champions. Malu Wawer, Seth Gross, Mark Hall, and Brandon Kingsley all captured state championships. They had multiple other state place winners on this year's team. We had a chance to sit down with Brandon Kingsley. Brandon will leave Apple Valley High School with 9 gold medals, earning 4 individual state championships and 5 team state championships. Brandon, talk a little bit about your career here at Apple Valley with the wrestling program.
Well, winning state championship number 20 for us was a big deal, and it was great to be part of that team. You know, for us, the training was no different than any other year. We all put our hard work in, we all put the effort in, and you know, we just came together as a team. You know, a young team, so had a lot of bonding to do, and we were able to do that and came out strong at the state tournament. Won the first 2 hands down, and managed to come out real hard in the state finals and just come out on top.
Thanks, Brandon, and good luck as you head off to the University of Minnesota, along with many of your other teammates wrestling Division I. We wouldn't want to forget our AAA award winners that were named this winter. Apple Valley's Marin Lowe and Zach Martins were selected for the award. Martins is a three-sport athlete in football, wrestling, and track and field. He was a member of our choir and has a GPA well over 3.9. Martin is a member of our volleyball team. She was selected to the All-State team this year. She is also a percussionist in the band and has a perfect 4.0 GPA and earned a perfect 36 on the ACT. For her accomplishments, Martin was also selected as the Region 3 AA AAA winner. Congratulations to Maren and Zach on your fine accomplishments on the field, in the classroom, and in our fine arts. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Eagle Sports Report. We hope you enjoyed the new format, and we hope you enjoy the new look. Don't forget to come out this spring and support our teams. And don't forget to look us up on both Twitter and Facebook. Like us and follow us, and we'll keep you up to date with what's happening in Apple Valley Eagle Athletics.